Good morning, good evening, and good night. Welcome to my channel. It's Love Obsession again. I haven't posted in a while, but it's because I feel like I only want to post whenever I find myself wanting to talk about something that would inspire you. I might start making more content, but I guess it just depends. I guess I would want to start doing more sit down talk videos more than anything now. I started thinking about something a couple minutes ago and I randomly decided, you know what? Because I talk to myself. But no, I'm not crazy. Well, I am kind of crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Um, I started talking to myself and I was like, you know what? This is very inspirational. Not just for yourself, but for somebody out there that may listen to this and think, wow, you're right. So I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I just want to just start randomly saying like what I was thinking about. Um, and I was speaking to myself in kind of third person, so like I said, I'm kind of crazy like that. I'm unique. But so I was thinking, and I was saying, so Chelsea, right? You're such an amazing individual. You're so unique. You're so intelligent. You're so thoughtful. You're so giving. And though some people may view you that way, there's so many other people that may not view you that way, right? But other people's opinions shouldn't really matter because you're the one living your life, right? And everyone has a different life to live, different things to appreciate, different things and lessons to learn from, right? And then I got into talking about lessons, right? I said, well, if everyone has a different lesson to learn because we all lead different lives, then why do you have to care what other people's opinions are when you're the one dealing with your individual lessons, right? Let's say, for example, you, Chelsea, which again, I was talking to myself, you, Chelsea, um, go through learning a specific lesson and you meet someone who literally lived through the same experience, but they view it in a different light, right? So let's say this person views it as it's the worst thing that ever happened to them and they can never get away from it and they just hate life and just hate existing and they just can't even believe that these are the type of things that happen to them and just negative, right? And you, Chelsea, are over here thinking, well, there's a reason for everything. I mean, this is a very valuable lesson. It's going to take me far. Plus, I can teach other people so that when they're going through it, if they go through it, they can come out better and they can also heal from it instead of, torment themselves over it. You see? Um, so I was saying, why worry about other people if you yourself are living a lesson and taking it in differently than someone else may take it in, even if they're going through the same thing, even if you do the same thing as that person. You have to be who you are, right? And so I was telling myself, you should be proud because you've learned a lot, you've gone through a lot, but yet you take in things differently now. You've become a better version of you. You've become the woman that you've always wanted to be, right? And so then I asked myself, well, Chelsea, and I know, like, you're gonna be like, okay, you're confusing me now because you just keep saying, well, Chelsea, but that's how I was talking to myself, right? But anyway, let's get back to it. So I was saying, well, Chelsea, look, let me give you another point of view so you can understand deeper what I'm trying to say. If you could choose to live a different life, right? If you were given the ability to choose what you want to do in life, right? What kind of body you would have, what type of person you would be, what music you would listen to, what books you would read, anything and everything that you would love to choose for yourself, right? Would you do it? What would you do if you had the opportunity? Who would you choose to be? And do you know what I said? Which I find amazing because trust me, this is not an answer I would have ever given. But I said I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. And that is growth, my friends. That is, you have no idea how proud of myself I am, because that just means so much to me. That means that I love myself enough, that I've grown enough to not want to be anybody else. Because when I was younger, or even a year ago, if you would have asked me, I would have said, I would love to be a white Caucasian person living in a mansion, having a lot of money, having the ability to date and, just do whatever. But I'd rather just be who I am and live the life I'm living. Yes, of course, I would change some things about my life, but I wouldn't want to start over as a different person. I'd rather just work for what I want. You get what I'm saying? Again, this is, this is as far as I came in the conversation with myself. But if you get anything for what I've just said, is just be just have gratitude over the lessons, and understand that the things that we go through are meant to happen for a reason. And of course, if you don't learn the lessons, then of course they're going to repeat themselves. But that's kind of where you have to use your intuition. You kind of have to understand and heal and learn and become more connected to the universe. And I just wanted to say that I really am proud of myself. And yeah, you might not know my story, but it's a very difficult and long one. And for me to say this is a lot. Because you might just look at me through that screen and you might think, wow, she's just another one of those females who talk about spirituality and, it's just for the camera, and when you're off the camera, you're all depressed and sad and serious and mad and But no, genuinely, I've seen so much growth within myself, and I truly, truly do love the woman that I have become. Anyways, that's all. I really hope you were inspired. And if you really feel like talking to anyone, you can talk to me, leave a message down in the comments, or find me on my social media at Love Obsession. Thank you so much for watching. Love Obsession out.